What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. Here we are in a Kenworth T800. A plane flying by somewhere. Don't know where. But every time I try to talk, it's flying by. Anyways, this is a T800. I try to make the Freightliner Cascadia again. That's the one that my encoder failed with, and every time I try to save, I have the latest version. Every time I try to save it, it just kept the game kept crashing, so I was unable to save it. I got out to looking at it, and then I went to either pick a job or to save it, and it just game crashed. And every time I went back, it wasn't there anymore. So after 2 tries, I gave up on it. I took the mod out, and I put the mod in for the T800. A different T800 than the one I thought I had. There's one that has single square lights in the front, but this one will do. I like the way it sounds. It's got that. It's got extra inside colors. Like when you hit the brakes, it's really red in here. And you go reverse lights, it's white. I don't know why that is, but there is a reverse lights on the side there. I mean, not on the side. Where are they at? They were supposed to be on the side. What are those lights? Oh yeah, they are on the sides. And then those top ones are blinkers as well. I thought they were just going to be like running lights, but they're blinkers, so I could deal with it. You can either pick this one with air filters or with the intakes on the side. I picked the intakes on the side because you guys know I don't like the filters on the side of the trucks. That's my preference. I picked the metal bug deflector only because I couldn't see it from the inside. Couldn't put the grill in here, but I think it looks pretty cool. I didn't have to put all the lights on it. It came like that. So I put all the lights on the Cascadia and couldn't even drive it, so that sucked. So we're going 152 miles. I picked this job because we haven't driven a gas diesel truck for a while. This is the inside of it. I would never. I mean, if it was free, I'd take it, but I would change the interior pretty quickly. That interior is ugly. But this thing's got a loud Jake brake, and I love that sound. This profile has the Kenworth the 379, 389. I left it in there. I erased my other profile, the Mr. Me, the one that we got up to level 36 in, the one I've been using for a long time. This is the one I use the coast to coast map on. That other profile, I couldn't figure out how to put money in it. And since I've recently just been using my game just to, I got an itchy nose. And since recently I just been getting new trucks every time I play, I should have been using that. I should have been using my other profile, this profile anyways, because it has all the money in it. I wasn't doing that only because that other profile at the time was more stable than this one. I took out the coast to coast map out of this one, and it's working just fine now. That coast to coast, the new coast to coast 2.7 isn't working with my particular game. It might work with yours or other people's. It's not working with mine. Everybody's game's different because everybody uses different kind of mods. So, and I put in a sound pack so you can hear the outside vehicles a little bit better. And what else did I put in? I still have the Arizona improvement pack. So here's that. That's super awesome. I should leave it at 5. No, that's too much. Nope. Nope. I don't know if that truck back there said FedEx or Post Stop, but I put in a mod for that as well. I'm also running Jazzy Cat's latest 6 point something. So there's a variety of different kind of cars. I saw a Ford Expedition that was like a year 2000 model, kind of like one I used to have. I had for a while, before I got my Chevy Cruze, I think for about a year, I had a 2000 Ford Explorer XLT 80 power. It's a V6, 4 liter. It was a good truck to me. I mean, it was a good truck to me. I liked it because I could see everything around me. There's no blind spots, and that vehicle wasn't really high up. Wasn't really that high off the ground, but it was high enough to see every vehicle around you. So I liked that. It wasn't a color I would particularly pick. So here's a Malibu in front of us. It wasn't a color I would pick for a vehicle, but since it was used, I'm not sure how much I paid for it. I got it at a dealership I got it at a dealership, and it was like a Raptor. It was not pre. It didn't have like a certain warranty on it, but they did put like new tires on it, made it, and it was running pretty well when I got it. But we're not going to see nothing but brand new cars around. There's going to be a bunch of different kinds, especially with his mod, Kia Soul, and that old Chevy van. What does it sound like from the outside? Oh, that's beautiful. Let's not crash. Left up here. This is where I bought the truck at, this Kenworth dealership here. So as we continue to go, we're gonna see, discovered this city, and we've discovered pretty much all of the cities. So that might get annoying, but hopefully we get over it. So at one point, that's all I was doing, was using this profile for different trucks, and then I just forgot about it. Or I think I just forgot about it because this profile was unstable. And the only reason it was unstable is because I had the Coast to Coast map mod in here. Turn lights on, secondaries. Yeah. You hear that muscle car go by. It sounded like what I call a rice rocket. It sounded like it had like a Civic exhaust on it. That might be kind of racist. Rice rocket. I don't know. That's just what I call it. And that's what my friends call it. And even I have friends of all nationalities. So, whatever. If you guys get offended by it, leave a comment. I don't know. Don't leave a comment. What else is there? That's about it as far as this profile goes. So I guess it's red on this side and orange on the front side. That would make sense. That's why the red is coming in. Let me see. Oh yeah, it is red. I didn't even notice that light up there being red on one side and orange on the other. I do have a couple different lights mods in the game. Warman LED lights. has a lot of strobe lights, and the only reason I got those is because I'm trying to do my tow truck. I paid for technically 3 trucks. I'm using JDM, J as in Jesse, D as in Derek, and M as in Mark. Mark. JDM mods. What is that on the back? Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on with that. I just barely noticed that right now. What is going on with that trailer? Is that supposed to be like a shadow? Because it's bad. Of course, there's always something that happens. That's the container truck, and I think it's only happening with the container trucks. So I'm going to have to take out the container truck mod, unfortunately. We'll just pretend like it's a big old shadow. So yeah, anyways, I'm using JDM mods. They're payware mods. You have to pay for them. You can donate any amount. I donated what you wanted for them, which was $10, which isn't bad considering there's so many different things that you can do to the vehicles. I got a Peterbilt 359 and a Peterbilt 352 and a Peterbilt 359 going uphill. 359 Wrecker, which is a tow truck, and that's what kind of killed my other profile. Basically, was those. Not only did I have to pay actual money for the mod, but those trucks are really expensive in the game. They're like $260,000. So I just kept pulling out loans, and then I'd end up taking out the mod, which would lose me that money without selling the truck. And because I was trying to figure some stuff out, I ended up getting in contact with the guy that makes the JDM mods, or the guy that took my money, basically. He got back to me right away, which I liked about that, especially when you're paying for mods. He was really nice, really courteous, told me everything I needed to do to make the mod work correctly. Let's see here. I don't even know how much diesel we're hauling. 36,000 pounds to queue it to that construction part in Bakersfield. So it's nice to kind of get out of Arizona and go north in California as opposed to being in Arizona the whole time. What is that, a Cobalt? Drop that car. What that car was. So there's just a variety. I like the variety. Normally it'd be Teslas and new cars all over. There would be like no BMWs, no... All the vans were new. There was no Raptors. The Dodge Rams kind of went away. They weren't really in that part of Arizona where we were. There was only like 3 or 4, I would say about 7 different vehicles. Now there's just a variety of different vehicles, and they're all different years. So that's what I like about Jazzy Cat. For a while there, we didn't use Jazzy Cat, but yeah, I gotta go and fix that when I'm done with this. It looks to only be happening on the container ship ones. See that? So, like this container ship in front of us, and a lot of, and it's pretty high up in the priority, so it's under a rolling stock. It's pretty high up in the priority, so that's why you're seeing so many of them around. It's right here. There's an old that's old Super Duty right there. That's nice. We're gonna get in here and have to realize that we have to back in. I think we can get to it. Maybe, possibly. See, Bakersfield discovered. Hey guys, you guys on break? So they probably got to fill those tanks up for their tractors. There's a roller. Haven't seen one of those just sitting on the ground. I haven't driven that yellow trailer for a while. Here's the boss man staring at us, gleaming at us. He's like, better get that right, buddy. I don't know. I don't know if we have the room, considering this is a pretty large... Oops, wrong way. Considering how big this trailer is. Yeah, we'll be fine, I think. It's not like a 53-footer. Probably start out low, considering everything. It's pretty hard for this truck to go off of, to start in one low from the beginning. Gotta cut it a lot sooner. Hopefully not too soon. Might be able to straighten out. There's not much room here though. Try this one more time. I shouldn't say one more time because it could take 2 more times. Get those wheels where I want them. Stop rotating right there. Oh, the other side. Again. There's not much room in here, kind of like the last one, but I think we'll be okay. Kind of wanted to attack it from this side anyways. What did I say? One more time? Yeah, about that. I don't know where I'm at. Just keep going back and forth between, what did I say about low? Still not that powerful. I'm just gonna have to take it for what it is. Whoa. Yeah, just keep going one side or the other. gonna have to work. Yeah, I can't seem to figure out the two different sides. When I was coming from that way, I was too far towards the green combustible tank. And I came from that way, I'm too close to the road roller. So, as bad as that is, we're not in between the lines, but it is straight. That's all that matters. Excellent. Los Angeles to Bakersfield, 153 miles, 3 hours, 49 minutes, 27.2 gallons. And we're at a level 129,002. So we're getting there. We're getting to 129,003 pretty soon. No, not pretty soon. It's going to take quite some time, but we'll get there eventually. I'm gonna keep this truck for a heavy haul, or I might get the other one, the one that I was showing you guys in the other profile with the single lights as opposed to the double lights. This truck is pretty loud, and I'm gonna keep it anyways, but I'm gonna look for that other one. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I know this is a relatively short episode, but when I back up, it takes about 10 minutes. So yeah. Anyways, hope you guys liked the video. I hope you guys like the video and enjoy the content, and I'll see you guys later. Take care. Peace out.